On to environmental news now. We do not want to see this again. Toxic green algae in the Indian River Lagoon, St. Lucie River and estuary. If reelected, Governor Rick Scott today pledges to spend $1 billion on environmental programs, including ones targeted at this. Residents, though, want to know how much of that money would really go towards fixing the toxic algae issue. And some are skeptical about the governor's long-range plans. News Channel 5's Jamel Lene is live in Stewart with a breakdown of what's being talked about. Jamel.
Well, Governor Scott kicked off his Let's Keep Florida Beautiful tour this morning on the Treasure Coast. He says that if he's reelected in office for a second term, $1 billion he's going to allocate to special environmental programs. $500 million of that going towards to help Florida Springs, and another $500 million going to alternative water supplies. But how much of that money will be used to help clean up our waterways? Now, Governor Scott did not say specifically where that $1 billion will go, but he did announce that $20 million from this year's budget will be used to purchase key properties needed for water storage projects to protect the Indian River Lagoon. His environmental initiatives for his campaign plan include reestablishing the National Estuary Program for the Indian River Lagoon and restoring water quality in the springs. Environmentalists say there's a simple solution, and the governor should address those issues now.
It's not some of the alternatives he's presenting. You know, we question, well, conservation is a big key, and the state should really go upstream into all these canals, particularly agricultural canals, and restore the water at the source and retain and detain that water before it gets into a central canal and then out to the ocean.
Environmentalists also say passing Amendment 1 in November will help businesses and the people who use these waterways. Now, coming up at 6, I talked to a restaurant owner about what he thinks about Amendment 1 and how it will help the business. That's the latest here in Stewart. Jamel Lene, WPTV News Channel 5.